Alright, ladies and gents. Welcome. Today we are in Assetto Corsa, learning to drift like Takumi Fujiwara from Initial D. We've got the AE86 Sprinter Truno with the Takumi Fujiwara livery, or the Initial D livery, the tofu shop. And so we're learning how to drift this bad boy. They say this car trains its driver. We're going to see how true that is within the extent of the game. I don't have a handbrake, so I'm doing it the true fashion as he does in the show. With a foot brake, because that's all Takumi uses. Don't know how to do it. Haven't really drifted before. Might have to do a little Scandinavian flick action. Too fast. Well, that's unfortunate. This car really does have no power. Okay, so you cannot just power oversteer. Little flick. There we go. Okay, so that doesn't work. So I've messed around with the I believe the BMW drift car, as is the campaign. But that's drift for, that's tuned. Okay, so even if you, like, flick it, you're still not really double flick? Yeah, it's just understeering. Get a little bit out of it. There's a little bit. Can't really do it that way. Okay. I mean, that was a cool 360. No, I'm not using the auto clutch. Okay. Yeah, that just... A little bit. That was a power slide, though, not really a drift. Okay, too early. So downshift and... A little bit. Howdy. We're trying to drift like Takumi Fujiwara. And this thing does not have the power for it. So we have to do... There's a... You can't just power. Okay, so maybe you have to hard brake downshift. Okay, that was a little bit. I've only seen the first and half of the second season of the show. So that's just understeer. Okay. So you have to find a different way to initiate. Okay, so we can try full throttle flat out drift, followed by double flick. Well, that didn't work. Okay, we're gonna try something different. So I gotta figure out how do I insert the car. Let's change the track. Oh, is that not how you do it? Oh. Okay, so it's got enough to break it loose in first gear. Okay. There we go. Little something. Little drifts, little drifts. That was kind of wimpy at the tail end, but it was something. Okay, brake. That was terrible. That wasn't anything. Flick it real hard. It's not kicking it. Maybe I need to be more aggressive with the inputs. I love the walls. Okay, so if I just turn it in third, it's not enough. If I just flick it, there we go. That's something. Gotta flick it real hard though. Or you can drop a gear and initiate it that way, but that's... I'm not good enough for that, it seems. I'm surprised that didn't come back around, actually. Brake. That's not drifting, bro. Not enough power. Or maybe I'm just bad. Second gear. Up on the curb. Okay. Even then, I floored it in first gear and steered all the way. It didn't want to drift. Yeah. Huh. You have to really lay into the brakes. Let's do it here. That combined with a flick. Okay. We'll try that. For those that don't know, the motion of like going in and then flicking it out this way, it's called a Scandinavian flick. It's not drifting. Yeah. Not enough. Double feint. Oh! That was honestly really cool. I want to check the replay on that. That was actually a good one. Or at least halfway decent. We go all the way to the end. Alright, here we go. I don't think that was it. No, that wasn't it. That was more failed attempts. Here we go. There's the second kick out. Okay, okay. Progress. Trying to mess around with the initiation there. You have to really either be going a lot faster or flick it a lot harder. Or just do that. I don't know what that was. It was kind of look cool. Alright, something. Oh, it's just a power slide. And a real bad one at that. No wall. No walls here. Definitely haven't hit any previously. Yeah, that's not drifting, that's just understeer. Okay, we're gonna do brake. Oh, I hit the grass. It does sound good though. You have to really, even if you like full send it in, it doesn't have enough. Alright. Come on. Come around. No. Alright, we're really coming into this one. Yeah, at that point it's no longer drifting, it just kind of goes into understeer. There was something. Yeah, the gear ratios aren't really long enough. So you have to initiate it properly. Or is it just impossible to drift this car? I'm starting to think it's the first one, not definitely possible. Whip it? Yeah, well. Controlling a slide like that is easy. It's the full speed. It's those ones that are difficult. Yeah, it doesn't kick it out. We'll flick it real hard right here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That was kind of there. I didn't really pay attention to see if that was a true drift or... Ooh. That one was. Okay, that might be the way to initiate. Brake. Brake as you turn. Ooh. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so... Brake. Maybe I went a little crazy with it. Yeah, but if you can't like downshift, you're not going anywhere. Cause see, I'm at the top of third. nowhere to go. See, you come in hot, flick, downshift. Oh, I hit the wall. Okay. Okay. Flick, brake, downshift. Okay, how do you sustain it? That's my next question. Come in, downshift. I didn't flick hard enough. Just understeer. Yeah, it's not. Yay, more fences that are solid walls. We can do the Takumi wall ride. Like how he grips the edge. That would destroy your tires though. Yeah, even if you just like... Yeah, you can't. You have to... Ah. Too hot. Not enough angle. Not enough. I see why angle kits are a thing now. I don't know if I had the power to save that though, even with an angle kit. Yeah, see, I want to be able to slide through this whole corner. Yeah, see? Can't just do that. There's something else there. Didn't hit a wall. That's, I guess, part of it. Running out of power. Got it started there, but continuing it is so difficult. On the bright side, that's how you do a 360, I guess. Wow, it really just swapped ends like that. I have ruined this car. This is why we try in the simulator and not with a real one of these, because it would be destroyed. Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's not high enough. That's cool. Not enough. That was just understeer. I'm trying to drift with the... I've only done a couple drifts IRL. Well, one wasn't even a drift, one was a power slide. Uh, but I'm trying to learn how to do it properly. As you can see, it's going swimmingly. Um, yeah, it was a lot easier in real life. Probably because I actually had feedback from the car. And the wheel gives feedback, but it's not the same as like the chassis and everything. Yeah, see, that's not a drift, that's just understeer. And so, I'm doing it with the base 8086. Uh, yeah, because, you know, as they say in the show, if you've seen Initial D, I don't know if you have or not. Empty in car parks, yeah. Definitely for sure. But here's the problem. I don't have a rear-wheel drive car that I can use. Um, my dad does have a Miata, but it's way too nice to drift. Oh, how did I not hit the wall? Yeah, my dad has a Miata, which would work, but it's way too nice to learn to drift with. Um, not to mention, I don't have money for tires and brakes and other suspension parts, like control arms and things like that. Uh, I don't have money, I'm in college, so. I'm trying to figure out how to clutch kick it, but so far it's not working. Um, in a different car, I have, like I said, I've done 2 drifts before. Well, I've done 2 skids. One of them was a drift, one was a power slide. Um, even in a Miata, with as low power as they have, you can do power slides if you're like coming away like an intersection or something from a stop, and you just give it like even 2,000 RPM and just dump the clutch, it'll slide, kick the tail out. Uh, though in a Miata, if you don't have an LSD, it'll just be a one-wheel wonder, and it just spin the inside wheel. But if you have an LSD, it'll do it. And the other time was in the same car, in the rain. I was going over to my girlfriend's house to show her the car, and I was like, okay, it's raining, rear-wheel drive car, no power, but it's still raining, so I need to be careful. I let out the light turned green, let out the clutch all the way, and started going. And I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to hit the apex, so I can slowly ease onto the power. Yeah, long story, I ended up doing this hilariously huge skid in the middle of an intersection. It was technically a drift because I was sideways before the apex. And I actually made it a clean exit, if you choose to believe me or not. That's up to you. And it was like right into my lane, I countersteered correctly, everything. And then I just started laughing because I could not believe that I just done that in the middle of an intersection, a busy intersection. And then I about crapped myself because there was a white Ford Explorer first in line at the stoplight, and turns out it was just an old lady. Okay, I'm gonna go to something easier. That's gonna say nothing there. E46 M3? Oh yeah. You'll definitely rip through tires on that. I think we have one actually. We have an M1, E30 M3, E92 M3. Which one? Do you want an M car or what do you want? Got Mazdas. A tuned RX-7. Do we like it? What do you want? We'll drive whatever. Unknown. Nothing in the unknown. But yeah, I have a front-wheel drive car. I have a 2000 Toyota Celica GTS. You can't really drift with that. You can do handbrake stuff, and I have done. Mostly in the rain. But, you know, you just have to hit him with the good old Scandinavian flick, and then. Ooh. Look at that throttle response. Whoa. That'll break the wheels loose at first. It said it was tuned. Well, this is a little bit much. But yeah, no. When I got the car, it had like 10-year-old tires on it. Because the owner just drove it sparingly. Never been to the UK? No, I haven't. There we go. I have not. I've been to Australia. Oh dear. Not been to the UK. I would love to though. Looks like an awesome place. Okay. This is a lot of power. We're at in the UK. I'm in the US, so. Oh, that was almost sick. This thing is wild. UK is alright, depends on where you go. I mean, hey. To be fair, I feel like that's the same thing for everywhere else. US, great place. If you hit up some funky places, doesn't seem that way. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to correct that. How do I catch that? This steering ratio on this is insane. This thing is wild. Okay, yeah, how do you catch that? This thing is nuts. Definitely has the... Okay. I've never driven this car in this game. I only have like 10 hours. Forgive me. Caught it that time. What I wouldn't give to have one of these. It is wild. If you just floor this thing. Dude, that gear change is insane. I'm gonna reset. That bap 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 bap. So you said you had an M3. Was that your favorite car you've ever owned, or in terms of just fun, or what are you thinking? Because I've owned a couple cars. Celica is definitely the most fun for sure. I'm in a Celica Facebook group, and it's actually UK based, so. Dude, I think I'm stupid. Yeah, once that second turbo comes in, if this is a the stock RX-7 is twin, or sequential rather. E46 was nice, and you also had it was a cabriolet, okay. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people don't like the cabriolet on those cars. Kind of seems like it was an afterthought, but I don't know. Then had the E92 M3 cabriolet as well. 2012 plate. What does that mean? 2012 plate? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Oh, 2012 model, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to catch that. I'm gonna switch to something that's lower horsepower, because I'm not good enough. Ooh, Nissan, what do we got? 370Z Nismo? Yeah, we'll try that. The way Assetto Corsa works. Hey, thanks for dropping the follow, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the way Assetto Corsa works is it opens up a new window and the game window closes, so. Ooh. I have been looking into, I don't have any money. And the Celica is super fun, man. I don't know if you're familiar with the Celica. It is a front wheel drive thing. High revving, naturally aspirated inline 4. And it's basically a Civic Si competitor. Although, for the year, okay, that's not initiating. Although for the year, it was much faster than the Civic Si. It's got a variable valve timing system as well, but it's more aggressive than VTEC. So I don't know. If you go on YouTube and you look into YouTube Shorts and you look up Celica versus Civic, there's like a video taken from the shot from the Civic, and it's of a silver '03 Celica, and it's actually a really good race. I don't know what they were. I don't know if they were tuned or not, or stock for stock. But yeah, it's a cool race. And I actually beat my buddy. He's got a 2012 Civic Si, and I beat him in a rolling race. And I'm off track again. And the Celica GTS is actually a starter car in Need for Speed Underground 2, which is pretty cool. And it kind of does the Civic Type R thing, the new one anyway, the FK8 and the FL5 generation, of where you kind of don't really feel the understeer in it, despite it being front wheel, which is really cool. Obviously, if you step on it and you just yank the wheel, it's gonna understeer. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Do I just less steering input, or what? But, yeah, it's cool. I'd do so many more races and things if it was not so illegal. And yet, the predicament that I'm in is that the track is so expensive. Racetracks are expensive. It is insane. I actually, I have a video of my Silicon track. On my YouTube, I think it's linked in the description of my Twitch. I don't know anymore. I'm just on here for fun, to be honest. But, if it's on there, and you find my channel somehow, I have a video of my Silicon track. My local track did I say local, hour and 45-minute away, one way. But, they do a charity events in November. And basically for 25 bucks you get to take your car, whatever it is, on the track for about 25 minutes. It's like 4 laps. The track is Virginia International Raceway, and it's a pretty famous track it's the most famous track on the East Coast, apart from something like Bristol or whatever, if you're into like NASCAR. Can I get the initial delivery on this thing? There we go. But yeah, there's a video of that on my channel. They say highway speed for the event, but I topped out at 95 miles an hour. So definitely not going that fast on a highway. If you're doing that's like what, 120 kilometers an hour or something crazy like that? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know the conversion. Wait, 69 is 111 kilometers an hour. 70 is like 112, 113. So yeah, I would make that 140 kilometers an hour down the track. Definitely not doing that down no highway in America, unless you're insane. We go B-road bashing, hop on a dinger. That's your racetracks? Yeah. I definitely go for spirited, if you want to call it that, drives on the highways, or back roads rather, but I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to things like speeding. Everyone in the US goes like 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. That's just kind of the unspoken rule. I find it stupid, but, I just wish speed limits were higher and the law was applied equally, but, what can you do? But, anyway. Let's see if we can get this turned down. No. Getting there. Trying to, anyway. But, yeah, I can afford the ticket. I just can't afford the insurance. Yeah, the insurance is insane. I only have one ticket on my record. It's not a ticket, technically. It's a traffic violation, quote unquote. And, there were these two Econo cars, Econo boxes, I guess, little old ladies on the highway, both doing 10 under the speed limit side by side. And they were like that for like 3 or 4 miles. And so as soon as one of them got around the other, I floored it. Not in my Celica, I had a RAV4 at the time. And, yeah, the cop was sitting on an overpass. I'm not looking to the skies for a police officer, so that was unfortunate. And I had just gone under the bridge as I had let off. And he tagged me going 10 over. Instead of giving me a ticket, which was nice of him, he gave me a failure to obey lawfully erected road sign violation. Ticket was only $100. That's easy. My insurance went up by $50 in a month. Oh, oh. That was so close. Actually, I want to look at that again. So yeah, and I'm still paying for that. It's been a year and a half. Ah, I let off too early. So, after that, can't afford the insurance. But for my college, we go on drives where we're just hanging out. I suck. I mean, I guess you don't just learn something like this overnight, but still. Much less in a simulator. But I'm very conservative when it comes to pushing the legal limits. Oh. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to keep that going. Insurance everywhere is mad. Younger cousins get quoted like 4K on cars worth about 200 a pound. 4,000 pounds. That's insane. For a 200-pound car? That's insane. Yeah, I even have what's considered pretty good insurance, like as far as price is considered. Like, it's not bad. And the Celica is actually pretty cheap on insurance, despite it being a GTS model, which if you get an upgraded trim, it's automatically more money. And because of my age, I'm 20, and obviously a dude, so my insurance is already insane. My sister speeds way more than I do, and her insurance is way less. Although I don't know how much that's true anymore. She got a ticket recently. Caught on dash, like a traffic cam, so I don't know. But it's ridiculous. It's the cycle of people get mad if people racing on streets, so they go to the track. People get mad that racetracks are too noisy or too expensive, so the tracks get taken down, and then people get mad for racing on the street. It's a vicious cycle. That was a little something. Ooh, what was that? That was interesting. Yeah. No, it's not exactly, they don't make it clear on how to do it anyway. Like how to get on the track. Like they have different partners or sponsors that you could go to the track with, and they do it that way. It's not like a direct relationship with the consumer. It's just go to these companies, register with them, get on the track, but you still don't get to do what you want because you have to go to driving school and all kinds of things. At that point, might as well get your racing license. But that's like 15 grand to get on average. Then you still have to pay for a car and an extra car in case that one breaks, because you're gonna have problems with it. Ooh! I don't know what that was, but that was something. What on earth was that? So it's just a whole thing. That's frustrating. Just a little extra. That was cool. Getting there. There's a lot of ignorance as far as things go if it's not benefiting people at the time. Yeah, exactly. Yep, it's basically a thing of just follow the money. That's kind of the deal. If it's not making money, it's not worth their time. Which, I mean, to a point, you have to respect it. But at the same time, when it gets to a point that things like that are so inaccessible, it's like, okay, really? And they're only making money from big racing events. I can't imagine the liability is that bad if you just have, like, people would love for just, okay, why can't it be like this? You have a racing suit, people who don't have a license, call it the novice slash amateur league. Not even amateur, novice league. You have a racing suit, you take your stock car or whatever. You have your racing suit, license, or not license, helmet, all your safety equipment, and a fire extinguisher. So suit, fire extinguisher, helmet, and that's all you need. Then you just need a car. The car fits into a certain category or class, and then you race with that car. And they have classes. So the lightweight front wheel drive section. Yeah, naturally aspirated front wheel drive. Or you can have power and weight class. Power, weight class, you have classes based on power, weight, drivetrain, transmission. That's how it should be. And then you have race days on those for like a small fee. You don't have anything crazy, nothing like a complicated setup. Just people take their stock cars that they commute to work in or whatever, like your Civic SIs, your daily driver sports cars. How about that? Your Civics, your Civic SIs, your Type Rs, your Mustangs, Camaros, all that stuff. Maybe in stuff like an M240i. I don't care as long as you have a right class and you have proper like identification and safety equipment like I mentioned earlier. Dude. And for an accessible price. Oh, oh, dude. That was almost insane. I want to watch that. Let's peep this. Ah, if I didn't. That's crazy. 100% you know how to speak effects? Dude, I appreciate it. Because, you know, I'm a little crazy. I don't know if I'm speaking, if I'm talking straight out of my cheeks. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, that was bad. Too slow. A little bit on the upshift. Let's see if we can do something on this, like, bowl coming up ahead. I pointed to it even though you could not see. Nah, I hit the wall. And I pulled my wheel off my desk. Thanks, man. Although, I will say, it's not a big portion of the difference is that I switched cars. I went from the stock AE86 to the drift car within the game. So we're getting there. I'm starting to catch those like little ones. Those where I have a little kick out instead of just overcorrecting too much and crashing. There we go. And back onto the race thing. Even like getting recognized within it at the amateur level is insanely hard. Like there's no one there to like watch you like to these random events and see if you can. Ah, I didn't mean to upshift. Gosh dang it. Say, hey, this dude's pretty good and he knows nothing. Let's get him some real training. Because again, rich man's game. If you don't have money, you can't do it. Honestly, my two hobbies are expensive. Time in the US, it is 8 to midnight here. What is it? 5 hours behind you guys? Or something like that? Isn't it like super late over there? It's gotta be like... It's gotta be something like 4 in the morning for you. 4 or 5 a.m. If it's not, I'm stupid. About to turn 5? Dude, I know my time zones. Ah. I was close. It is 5 hours off. Yeah, I'm on East Coast, so I'm in Virginia. Virginia land. So EST is 5 hours off from GMT. Yeah, there's that little overcorrection and I go all the way over. That's my problem right now. Ooh. That was kind of insane angle right there. Yeah, it's way too squirrely. No. Yeah, clip the wall. And I hit it harder there. Thank you. Dude, if I could totally do this... I can't really do it on this corner. If I could totally do this in real life, dude, I'd be on that in a minute. But, you know, money, man. I'm already paying out the cheeks for college, so... Cybersecurity. That's where it's at. We got all this new technology, especially with like all these internet-connected home devices. Gotta need people to secure those. Getting little ones. Thanks for the encouragement. We're getting there. I'm a little over halfway done with my school. 4 years. But if cars were easier to get into and make that into some kind of money, I would. If I could make money racing, I would do it. Oh, if I didn't hit the wall. If I didn't hit the wall with my tail end. That would have been crazy. What do you got going on with for life things? Oh, the freaking wall again. You're in school, you're working already. What you got? Ah, dang it. Working? What line are you in? What line of work are you in? You in like a trade or blue collar? Ah, couldn't catch it. It's a lot easier to do this with a high-powered car. That is all I'm saying. Local council. Oh, so you're some kind of like government, like a local government official of some kind? That's pretty dope. Ah. Yeah, basically. Okay, cool. I hope I'm not just encouraging the stereotype of, oh, look at these dumb Americans, they don't know anything. But, I mean, it definitely, stereotypes exist for a reason. And the US is definitely a bubble. I've been fortunate enough to peek outside the bubble. But, then again, I'm not exactly the average American. Just running around Walmart in the little Mario Karts and whatever. Thanks. I'm trying. I try to become knowledgeable about things I don't know about. Oh, too early. Great day. Yeah. Wow, that's called no ABS right there. I found out my Celica had no ABS the hard way. I was coming home from school, and there's this one on-ramp onto the highway that I was on, and it has no like acceleration lane, so it just comes right onto the highway without a third lane to like speed up with to match traffic speed. Really dumb. Most of them do. Most of them do have acceleration lanes, but this one particular one doesn't. Oh, hold that thought. No, no, no way. That sucks. I've totally wrecked the hood. That one wasn't it, was it? No. It's like shimmying the whole way. Here we go. Dude! I couldn't catch it at the end. Oh my word. Dude, the downshift, tires on the line, kept the steering. And then I oversteered too much to the right. Gosh dang it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna clip that and put that up as a short. I feel like that was really cool. We're getting there. Maybe at the end I'll go back to the stock 86 and see what we can do with it. I still don't really know how to initiate it. Anyway, back to the no ABS story. Yeah, this exit had no on-ramps or no acceleration lane. And so I was just there was this Dodge Charger. Okay, that one was not good. There was this Dodge Charger that I was just riding along behind. We were just going the same speed for most of the way, and it was fine. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this white Ford Transit van. Oh. Nah, I can't get that counter steer right. I was close. Yeah, this white van comes out of nowhere and just totally does not look down this exit. That's not enough. Yeah. Yeah, so this white van just comes flying out, does not look, just totally throws himself out in front of it. No checking, just right in there. What am I doing? I don't know. And, the Charger, paying attention, moves out of the way, which is fine. It was just me and the Charger. There was no one else, like, next to us immediately. So the Charger just scoots out of the way. We were just riding in the right lane, as we should. And so he scoots out of the way, and which is fine. But all of a sudden, instead of the Charger being in front of me, there is now a van doing like 35 kilometers, or not kilometers, 35 miles an hour. So what? 50, 55 kilometers an hour? Just in a highway that is where the speed limit is 55, everyone going 60, so 100 kilometers an hour, thereabout. So he's doing 55 and 100, imagine that, in UK land. And so I just slam on the brakes because there's no one behind me. I don't have time to check if there's anyone to the left. So I just have to step on the brakes and hope no one's tailgating me. Luckily, no one was. Dang it. That would have been clean. And so my tires just completely lock up. I start fishtailing a little bit. And I just start shaking because, you know, I almost just totally died. And I get up to the... I get going again. And I get up to the first light in my town. And... yeah, I was cruising with the windows down because it was warm outside, summertime. Windows down, music up kind of deal. And it was just... I was like, man, what's that smell? Yeah, it was my cooked tires. No! Not enough power. I should have downshifted. I was almost cool, though. Other drivers you need to look out for 100%? Yeah. Dude, I work part-time while I drive, or while I'm in school. And I drive delivery for Chick-fil-A. My local Chick-fil-A has we have our own delivery cars. I'm not driving my own car. But the idiots, the amount of people that somehow managed to cobble together enough brain cells the day they went to the DMV to get their license, I don't know. Because these people are just like... You know the Delta where there are a lot of humans that have a lower IQ than chimpanzees? It's that kind of deal. And just no one pays attention. I was too close to the wall. I mean, how hard is it to just follow the simple rules of don't ride in the passing lane, stay in the right-hand lane. If you come up with someone, make your pass in a timely manner, get back over. It's not hard. And simple things like that, it's just, okay. There needs to be some kind of like, oh, you actually know how to drive? Okay, you can have an advanced license. So you can go faster because you know what you're doing. But that's, you know, in a perfect world. But I digress. I'm getting down those low speed ones. Trust me, swear down. People don't know how to drive, real talk. I have to ask when they've been doing on their test defense. Yeah, they have to be like hitting up the instructor or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, no, you know what really is bad? Is that these people that we've been talking about now, I just don't know how to drive and just common sense is not in their vocabulary. Hold on. Oh, no. These same people have, like, they vote. They decide who the leaders in the country are. Now, I'm not saying you should, like, pass an IQ test to vote. But I think there are some bases we should cover before we just say, yeah, anyone who's 18 and a citizen can vote. But, you know. Politicians are all corrupt. More money trail type deal. Ah, hit the frickin' wall. Yeah. I mean, to their credit, with the advent of the internet, it doesn't help either, because you have people who don't know how to disseminate like bad information from good information, and they just believe everything they see on the internet based on just a whim. So that's not exactly like making it easy on them. But, you know. Yeah. Exactly. What's that saying? Common sense ain't so common anymore. I feel like that's the gist of it. But I didn't mean to get too political in the middle of a drifting video. Aw, hit the wrong paddle. I feel like if I had a car with paddle shifters and a double clutch transmission, or a dual clutch, rather, I would prefer column mounted paddle shifters instead of steering wheel. Because if you're doing stuff like that, I'm just trying to counter steer and correct the car. I'm not trying to pay attention to which hand is right. Gotta love a random chat, yeah. This feels like a Discord conversation at 3 a.m. with the boys. Not gonna lie. Okay. Second gear. Oh, I gotta get that exit cleaner. That was kind of precise. These cobblestones are very bouncy. Okay, 3, 2. Ah, banged off the limiter. I try to keep my politics out of things like entertainment and cars and stuff, but you know, it sneaks in every now and again. No, I didn't pull it back fast enough. Great day. What the heck is on my foot? There was something on my pedal box and it was sticking to my toe. Yeah, I need to get those exits. I can't. This is the limitation of the simulator, I feel like, coming in. I can't. There's not enough communication, and I don't have the chassis to help me out to fill in the gaps. Ah, not enough power. But I don't know. Yeah, that was not enough. I didn't go in close enough to the rocks. Yeah, see, okay, so I can't. Wrong way. I'm having trouble whipping flicking the wheel back around. Because the tires, and I feel like in a real car, the tires would correct the wheel, like get it back to where it needs to be. Alright. Yeah, not enough. But, I don't know. there's not enough feedback until I'm like right in the middle of like when you're exiting. If you get a clean exit, the tires have to hook up straight. The car can't regain traction while the tires are turned. Otherwise, it does the crossover, as to the best of my knowledge. And so when I'm doing like this, if I don't come out of the drift with my tires straight like that, it's not going to hook back up when it's do the crossy over thing. And I don't... Yeah, like that. That was good. But now I just need to extend the drift and go past that in order to catch it and continue the drift going. I think that's the key. I'm not sure. We'll try it on this next go round. It does not help that the grass is like ice. Although, I would have to guess that that's what real driving is like too. I think on that one drift in the rain in the Miata that I was telling you about, I feel like it was just luck that I got the steering wheel straight when the tire was hooked. I feel like it was a blind squirrel finds a nut kind of deal. Aw, imagine if I had just ridden that wall. Given the time you told me it was, I hope you don't have to be up super early tomorrow. Dang it. Yeah, I was just saying. Alright, you get some sleep, man. Hopefully you're not dead tomorrow. I would be if I only had 2 hours. I'm probably going to get off and go to bed here in a little bit. Might try a few more. Ah, freaking heck. I've got class in the morning, but not early, so it's no big deal. But yeah, man, get some sleep. Man, I appreciate you coming to hang out and kind words of encouragement, tips, and random conversations of just random bullcrap. Makes it a lot easier than just coming up with random stuff to talk about on my own. Oh. If only I could have made that cleaner. We have a chance for redemption. No, we don't. Good night. Dang it. At least I didn't hit the frickin' rock wall that time. Oh. And I spoke too soon. I won't be on for a little while. Over the weekend. I'm going out of town to go watch the eclipse, actually. So that's cool. But next week for sure. Great day. You too. Have a good one. Not in a low enough gear. Ah, not enough. Great. I'm gonna reset my car. I've probably busted some kind of like control arm. Oh yeah? Finally decided to chime in now? I've gotten some good ones if you've been watching. Grass. Oh, that was actually a decent exit. That one was not. You've been drowning your plants? Have you not watered them? I know they don't need watering, but like still. Yeah, it's those that I can't control. I hit the wall. I need to go in closer. That was just not good. Oh, I accidentally clicked the paddle. Dang it. I should be sliding through this entire thing. Oh! And I cracked the windscreen. That was almost a good one. That was a good recovery. That car looks so clean. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's a great one right there. Alright. Retry. See, that one was great. Thanks for the heads up. No, I couldn't keep it going cleanly. Yeah, you've been up for a long time, girl. Oh, my speaker just fell. My speaker fell. No. That one was cool too. I like had like an extra kick. Here we go. Started to oversteer and then flung it around. And I just didn't hook up. That was clean. That was not good. That cracked it. I just did like two 360s. Out of all the hits I've taken, and that one cracks the windscreen. Too fast. You have hit a wall. Brake. Could not save it. That one was not that bad of a hit though compared to my other ones. But I wouldn't give to do this in real life. Just barely lost it. Alright, I gotta go in closer to the rock this time. I did not brake early enough. I lost it. Not the worst spin ever. What am I doing? Alright, one more lap. Then I'm calling it a night. Try to get one more real good drift. I guess I need to do some braking there. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, last lap. Here we go. Brake. Downshift. There we go. That was a good start. Alright, brake. Did not catch it. Did not hit the wall, that's good. Alright, here's a real high speed one. No, the wall. Would have been so cool. That's the best attempt I've made on that one, though. We'll take it. Yeah. I'm gonna blow my engine that way. Can't actually blow the engines in these cars. I think I need gentler inputs. Aw, I just caught up. Did not flick it enough. Yeah, I couldn't make anything happen there. No, not at the end. Barely kissed the wall. That was kinda cool. Okay, that one was not so cool. So now what we'll do, we'll watch those last few ones, because those ones were kind of sick. Before that. Yeah, too much power. That was a little one. There we go. And then here I spin out. What were these? What are these? Oh, those are new laps. No? The camera angles that they get are real cool. I was so close to having a good one. Bang. Yeah, the replay modes they have in here is amazing. How do I? Oh. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do that. Based on what I know there, based on what we've learned, we are now going to take the original AE86, go to just the drift map, and see what we can do there. And then I'm going to bed. We are going to see what we've learned now. This is in the original AE86, not the drift car. You can tell it sounds different. And if you still don't believe me, there's a distinct difference in the way it drives. So, can you just not... Is it impossible to drift? Is that what this is? Full power. I'm gonna go on the YouTubes once I'm done here. How on earth do you do this? Can I do it here? That was kind of crazy. I mean, I had a little. This thing is insanely hard. Alright. We're going back to the drift car. Same map, though. And then this will round off the stream for the night. This car could just kick it out in second gear. A little too hot. Close. Never made that turn. We're having a little bit more control. And as I say that, interesting. Well, this map is where you really learn control, I guess. These slow connecting drifts. And I guess because I still don't know them yet, I'm going to struggle. There's a little. I didn't counter steer fast enough. Let's see if we can do this little, like, controlled. I don't think I have enough FOV. I didn't swing wide enough. Yeah, that linking drift is hard. There we go. That was a good one. Not enough angle. Alright, a couple more. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Nope. Yeah, those linking and like controlled ones are very hard. Wrong button. I didn't mean to hit that. This is the finale right here. We have to start this real. Oh, that's the goal right there. Make that long start in third, drop down into fourth, or drop down into third. Yeah, that one wasn't good. Okay, so that's first gear. Pivot around. First. Second to initiate. I need to keep it going in second. That's a second gear corner. And nothing. Alright, one more. We're gonna try that full. We're gonna do it down at that end. Never mind. Okay, maybe we'll just stick with these ones. There we go. Missed the wrong paddle shifter. Okay. Next clean one is the last one, I promise. Check it out. Okay. Was good, but it wasn't clean enough due to hitting that frickin' wall. Almost. One more. Totally a second gear thing. Okay, maybe not. Alright, coming in. Yo. I think I just got it. Alright, we're checking that replay. And then that's it. That was alright. Not the best thing I've ever done. That one was almost. I had some pretty good controlling ones here. Missed the center there. Grass time. Grass, grass, grass. Gotta drift on the grass. Da 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 da. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good one. Peace out.